Hey, yo. Alright. Listen, it is your boy, Trey Sense, and we got a little bit of a video, a little bit of a discussion here. You know how we do it here on the channel. So, what we got for you today? A package day. A package day. Now, before I get into that, I got something I need you to do for me. I need you to like this video. I need you to share this video. And if you've come by this channel multiple times and you haven't already, give your boy a sub. All that is free. It won't cost you a thing. Now, it is a package day, and this was a dual package day. It was a pretty big package. So what I'm gonna do, this is probably the first of 3 videos. We got this package day, then I've got to do my weekly fragrance rotation, and then I've got the rest of a package day because I've got 1, 2, 3 more fragrances from this particular package that I want to talk to you about. And again, it's 2 packages. One from a sub friend of mine by the name of Lamar Gaston, and the other, my much anticipated package from JB Butters. Now, again, you heard me talk about JB Butters. Well, okay, so that's where we're at JB Butters. And there it is right there. So what JB Butters did I get? This one is called Egyptian Amber. And I wanted this one because it's just simply very versatile. And I'm going to show you how this stuff works for those who don't know. See that little bit right there? You simply take just a little bit, right? Just like that. That is JB Butters. Take just a little bit. That's all you need. It's just a little bit. Dude, and it's shea butter. And you just rub it in your hands and you just rub it on. That's it. That's all you got to do. You can rub it in your hair, you can rub it on your face, you can rub it wherever you want. Just that little bit. So you see, just a little bit goes a long way. You see that shine? See how I'm shining? Now, this Egyptian Amber. Why did I want this Egyptian Amber? Because it's sort of woody and it goes with a lot of different fragrances. So I can use that as a base and it will help extend the life of a lot of different fragrances. Now, what is this Egyptian Amber? A little bit musky, a little bit powdery, but at the same time, again, this will go with a lot of different fragrances. And you see, your boy is shining. So when you go to JB Butters, you can look JB Butters up on Facebook at JB Butters, or you can go to www.jbbutters.com. Use code TREYSENSE for $5 off. Get yourself some of this. A jar of this will go an extremely long way. But for your masculine type of fragrances, I recommend Egyptian Amber. That's one I think you need to get. Now, what type of fragrances did I get in my package? So, from the house of Alexandria, I got Royal Equestrian. Say that 3 times fast. And then I've got from Fragrance World, I got Happiness Oud. And from 1821, what is this? Man-made sweet tobacco. And all of these will go great with that amber shea butter, with the Egyptian Amber shea butter. It just will. Now, I'll start with the one in my hand. And this is 1821 Man-Made Sweet Tobacco. This came out several years ago now, maybe 2016, 2017. My thoughts on this fragrance. It's good. It's really good. It's really, really good. And this was, again, a package that I purchased from my good friend Lamar Gadsden. This is a very unique fragrance, and here's why I think this fragrance is unique. It definitely has a very sweet tobacco, very straightforward sweet tobacco, but what makes this fragrance to me a great fragrance, that booziness that you have in it. That tobacco is sweet. The sweet tobacco, hey, great. It is a nice tobacco. But when you pair that tobacco with the wine or the booze or whatever that is in here, you get a really, really nice fragrance. Now, this is one I'll have to get a couple of wearings in April, maybe the 1st of May, or maybe in the evening time in May, because the temperature's fixing to start changing. It's fixing to get hot, and this is not one that I would wear necessarily in the heat of the day. Controlled environment, you can wear anything you want, but definitely more of a cooler weather fragrance. But if you are looking for a boozy tobacco fragrance, I think you should look for 1821 Man-Made Sweet Tobacco, I think is what the full name of this. But yeah, 1821 Sweet Tobacco, that is a winner. And again, it will go great with that J.B. Butters Egyptian amber. I almost said musk. Egyptian amber. That's a good little fragrance, man. That's a good little scent. And you see I'm still shining, man. And you put this all over your arms or whatever. I mean, you can put it, you rub it in your beard, just wherever you feel like rubbing that shea butter, you can do it, man. It goes well. And you can also shop for your lady there too. Ladies love shea butter. You can get your girl some of that, and trust me, if you get your girl some of that, you're going to be rewarded, because she's going to put that all over her pretty little feet, all over her pretty little calves and her thighs. Just saying. Hey, it's a PG-13 show, but I'm just saying, read between the lines, use your imagination. Sometimes you got to get them a gift to get you a gift. Right. You feel me? If you know, you know. Now, let's talk about this Alexandria Royal Equestrian. From my understanding, this is a clone of Parfum de Marly's Leighton. Is it close? Yeah, Alexandria is always pretty close, but they always also put a little twist and a little spin on it. I think this is a little bit spicier than Leighton. I think this is a little bit spicier than Leighton. Maybe it's not. Let me give myself just a squirt. The things I do for y'all. I mean, it's spraying all this cologne on just for y'all. Okay, it's close. Off of initial spray, the Leighton is a little bit smoother. But they are really close. For the money, you already know which one I'm gonna tell you to get. Seems like I purchased that from JP at a really, really good price. I mean, they're really, 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 really similar. I don't think anyone would be able to detect the difference in the air. So I'm gonna say, for the money, you should go with Alexandria. I have several Alexandria fragrances. They're pretty good. I mean, it's a solid dupe house. For me personally, if I'm going dupe house, I'm going with Sensual Obsessions or Dapper. That's just me. Part of the reason is because they have been really good to your boy throughout the years, but also I like what their fragrances do over the course of time. They maturate and they become nuclear bombs. So I like that aspect of it. When you have a lot of fragrances and you can wear it when you first get it and then put it back and push it back and not have to touch it for a year to a year and a half. Some people don't like that. Personally, it does not bother me one bit to let a fragrance sit and mature. Hey, I'm okay with it. Again, they're very similar. I will say the Parfums de Marly is a little bit smoother and a little bit more refined, where this is a little bit, now not saying that this smells bad at all, but it is a little bit rougher around the edges. I want to say that's the vanilla in this is not as smooth. I think that's vanilla. But nonetheless, this is a good little fragrance, and this was fragrance number 2 in the package that I got from Mr. Lamar Gaston. And again, it is pairing really, really good with that Egyptian amber. Really, really good, and that's going to, the combination of all of it is going to keep you smelling nice for quite a while. And the third fragrance that I got, well, actually I got 6 fragrances total. I'm just going to do 3 today for time's sake on the video, and just, you know, this one is Happiness Oud, and it is a reach or an interpretation or a dupe of Initio's Oud for Happiness. How close is it? I don't know. I don't know, because I don't have, trying to think of I do not have Initio's Oud for Happiness. But what I can tell you is this. This fragrance smells good. It's not a musky animalic oud. It is a smooth, sort of fruity type of oud. This is a good smelling fragrance, and this bottle is beautiful. The presentation is good. You see that right there on top. And then you look on the bottom, it's got that plate. I mean, this is just, and you see the box presentation that it came in. Fragrance World, to me, is a great house to get inexpensive dupes, and you're going to get pretty good sized bottles for around the $30–$35 mark. And I have this one, and I have their version of Elysium, and for the money, I like them. You do pick up on the oud, but it's like a fruit oud. It's like a oud mixed with fruit. It's not a smoky, resinous. It's not an overly animalic oud or anything like that. This is a very wearable fragrance. This is one I could see absolutely getting 8, 9, 10 hours of longevity. And this is an extrait de parfum, which is one of the highest concentrations that you can get. Yeah, I was trying to see if it had any more information on that plate for you. But yeah. And I think this fragrance also blends well with that Egyptian amber. That was the reason that I wanted that fragrance, because it will go so well with so many different fragrances. And again, you see me shining. I don't like a lot of lotion or a lot on my skin in the summertime, because, you know, I live in Alabama. It just gets hot and heavy. So the fact that you can get just a little bit of that and rub it all over, that is key to me. That is a great, great point. I look forward to wearing all of these fragrances and getting them, getting you reviews on them. But that is the 3. That is 3 of the 6 that I got. So this will be part 1. Again, be sure you go over to JB Butters at www.jbbutters.com and get yourself a jar of scented shea butter. The one that I'm rocking today is Egyptian Amber, and this one is nice. This will go with anything woody in your collection, anything. And you got to keep in mind, I also have the Tom Ford Tobacco Vanille, and that goes with anything sort of gourmandy, sort of coffee like, sort of vanilla based. That one will go with that one. Now I have this one to go with the woods. And in the next video that you will see, let's see, today's Monday. Well, the shooting of the video is Monday night. You'll see it Tuesday morning. You'll get another video Wednesday morning, and you'll see the other one that I got as well as the other 3 fragrances that I got. So with that being said, I'm going to jump off of here, edit this video, or get it ready to be edited so you can see it, and then we will go from there. Listen, thank you so much. And again, decants of all of these will be available. If you want a 5 ml decant of any of these fragrances, I will be able to get you one. I will leave the email for JB Butters in the description, as well as my email for you to reach out and get yourself a 5 ml decant of this. No, I do not have a website. Listen, you got to understand, this is not something I'm trying to do as a business. This is just something I'm trying to do as a hobby. So if I can put a few dollars in my pocket by selling a few decants, I will do that. But I have no interest in having some big drawn out website, you know, for that. That's not what I want. So I do not have a website because I keep getting that question, and I don't want one. Just email me, and yeah. And the best way to do it, and the best way to know, is if you see something in a video and I've stated in that video, if you want a decant, then I have that in a decant. Don't email me going, hey, do you have, I may have it, I may not. But the best thing is if you see me review something, then that's the best way to go about it. But anyway, listen, I love you all, and may God bless you all. I hope you all had a happy Monday. And again, thank you for returning to the scene of the crime, fixing to jump off. So I love you all, and God bless you all. Until next time, guys, peace.